some excuse me for my racist comment I'm about to make. I'll maybe have to edit it out, but I don't care. Those goddamn Arabs or whatever, not Arabs, whatever their nationality. I've got to be sensitive here with the Hezbollah going around. I don't want to have a cell phone or something appear at my front door. I don't know, but yeah, this gas
Oh,
station.
good.
For a little background for the audience, I go to a local warehouse, a liquor warehouse here. That I'm a Buffalo Trace and also become a bourbon enthusiast. For those who are in that club, but I go to this local liquor store, and they never have my beverage of choice. And then when they do have it, it's a limit one per customer because they can't get a lot of it. Out of nowhere, this old 65-year-old white dude starts talking to me because I'm talking to him about how I like bourbon and shit. And he tells me about this gas station. Well, not even a gas station. It's like a little shop. It used to be a gas station here. And they have, I'm not only the liquor that I like, but all the expensive bourbons that you can get. I went in there today, Ryan, and the guy told me keep checking back with him, and he told me if I give him my phone number, he'll let me know when a bottle of Pappy comes in, and he'll hold it for me.
Well,
I
how
said,
much is it though?
he said whichever bottle. I showed him. I'll do 129 for starters, but
Oh, there you go.
either way, I want one.
Right, right.
You
Did you
know,
give him your number?
not this time because I got to feel the dude out. I don't want to. You know,
What do you think? He's just gonna randomly message you sweet nothings or something?
perhaps I don't want to. You know, it is tempting. If I was him, I wouldn't. It wouldn't be against me either, just out of nowhere to try to message somebody since you have the number of a very good-looking man.
Well, I mean, the faster he moves it, though, the better. I
He,
mean, it
well,
reflects on it.
here's the thing: the point that he has it at all, in the liquor warehouse here can't even get it. How?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they probably ship it to their other stores where they can sell it for more. You can sell it in Chicago for more than you can sell it here.
But when you have when you why like you don't even have it. I don't get it. They don't even have it once a month. I can't. The point to me, like being a liquor warehouse, I feel like you should have it on hand at least.
Didn't you say you went to Walgreens or something and they had it there? Or
Yeah,
CVS?
the CVS on campus had it.
Yeah, we'll go there then.
Yeah, but it was $35 a bottle, $40
Oh,
a bottle there.
oh, well,
That's
eh,
my point. You're gonna overprice me as well when you don't even have a bottle.
eh.
I'm going in there. Look, this is what I'm doing, and I don't care. This is where somebody might need to stop me, but if you're not with me that day, forget it. It's about acting a fool, and I'm going to. I'm going to take that leader up to Benny's and show them, and I'm like, look here, this third world country can get me fucking Buffalo Trace, and you motherfuckers be trying to. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, and we're only one state. I mean, we're neighbors with Kentucky too. I mean, you can
That gas
drive that.
station in Arthur, Jack Flash, has it. A town of 2,000 people, they have 20 bottles on hand.
Yeah, well, that's
There's
because
no
there's only
excuse for
20.
champagne not to have it on hand.
Well, there's a lot of Amish people there too, and they don't drink.
Yeah, out of those 2,000, that's probably, I was probably the only one even buying the bottle. The guy was like, oh, somebody getting Buffalo Trace. He's like, you know your liquors.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I
I'm
know.
actually trying to learn a little bit about, I want to go above, not just get the, the base decent bourbons.
Yeah, I saw Travis got some new riff.
You got something new.
It's called New Riff.
Oh, yeah, I heard that's actually pretty good, I hear.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, CIT did a. They bought a barrel of it and gave a bottle of it with their logo on it to everybody. It's good too.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't know
see,
like how expensive it was or what
no,
how long it
that
was
bottle
aged or
was
anything.
like $100.
Yeah,
I don't know about the one he got, but I know there's one that was 100. I like this Basil Hayden subtle smoke.
oh yeah, it's got a little
Hmm.
smokiness to it.
Yeah, a little.
Not
It's
like
different.
not like the Lagavulin.
Uh, no,
Yeah, You're biting into a wet cigar.
First off, that. Damn, I don't know. Travis, I sent him a text saying we on.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, no, that Lagavulin. Every time you mention it, it makes my tongue turn. It turns dry out of nowhere for some reason.
What is it?
Travis.
This goddamn Lagavulin. I don't know what that shit was. Fucking trash garbage.
Lagavulin? What is it? Liquor?
Lagavulin. Yeah. It's Scotch.
That shit that the dude on
Why are you in church, Travis?
That's the Touchdown Jesus from Notre Dame.
Oh, is it?
Yes, Notre Dame Stadium.
That dude Ron Swanson off of Parks and Recreation. That's the drink of his choice, Lagavulin. But either way, Travis. I was ranting right before you got on, Ron, about how I've been me being able to get fucking Buffalo Trace and high-end bourbons from a goddamn third world Arab gas station here in town, and I can't even get it from the local liquor warehouse here, Benny's. How dare they? I'm telling you, I'm going in there and cursing them. I'd only come there just for Buffalo Trace, you bastards.
Yeah.
Well, not in Portland, right?
No, hell no. I'm boycotting, number one. And if I get some free time, I'm gonna stand out in front with a sign.
Well, I don't know how they want $35 for a damn fifth of it. That's a little crazy.
Yeah, it's $35 for a fifth. That liter was $25.
Yeah, I mean,
do you have a bottle of 1 liter here, there, Geddes?
Hold on, let me get it. I have a liter bottle.
Yeah, I say go grab that thing. Travis went too. Okay. Jesus, Geddes. Ooh, what's that? Oh, Buffalo.
Yeah, wasn't that what you said?
No, I was talking to Geddes. We were having a discussion because it's not a fifth and it's not a 2 liter. You said it's a liter.
Yeah. I mean,
a fifth a liter?
A fifth?
No.
Ryan, a fifth is 750 milliliters, if that helps you.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So 3/4 of a liter then.
Yeah. So the liter is
right.
They don't look any different.
How do I turn this damn thing off?
What, Notre Dame? Touchdown Jesus?
Yeah, I forgot how to do it. Mm.
But anyway,
I think you have the little dots, I think. Oh, my Travis.
That liter of Buffalo Trace was $25. It is with tax damn near $40. Look, let me tell you what else. That Corazon tequila.
Nope, my Travis.
That Corazon tequila that's aged in the Buffalo Trace casks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That shit's super good.
That's super good. You had some of that? Oh, nice.
This was $85.
Ooh, dang, big spender.
That's for my birthday and Christmas.
Yeah, this is the one I need to. I still haven't opened it, but I want to try this one. That's been winning double golds and shit everywhere.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Right.
Oh, you tried this one already, guys?
Not that one, but I've had it before, and I know it was kind of pricey. Go ahead, Anakin.
I think it was only
I got
$50.
I've had a bottle of that. It was good, and I just got whatever bourbon it was, but it was good.
That Corazon tequila, Travis, is distilled in Buffalo Trace casks.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. It was $85. That was the most expensive thing I got, and I just said, "Fuck it, let me get it." The dude was like, "Yeah, I'll always have it." And he had so many liters. I'm like, "Can I buy more than one?" And he was like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Thank you."
Right.
I'm out of fuck. I'm telling you, if I didn't have to go get some weed, I would have headed straight up to Benny's. I was so pissed. I was mad as fuck this morning. I spent half of normally what I spend in a month in one day there and got twice as much. How? And the guy, look, Travis, I was telling Ryan how the guy wanted my phone number and to tell me when he gets a bottle of Pappy in, he'll call me and let me know and hold it back for me.
Nice. Yeah, the dude I work with, they just drank his bottle of Pappy's this weekend because he's retiring.
Oh,
he was like, yeah, I gave it to my buddy like 10 years ago for his birthday because my son won it in a raffle, and he saved it this whole time for my retirement, and we drank the whole bottle. I was like, what?
Yeah, that raffle was questionable. The people there were, I would have been one of one, which I have no problem with that. But since the other denomination there or
99.
nationality there were basically selling the stuff, so maybe I wouldn't have got in any kind of trouble. People still don't like Arabs. They still, equate them with like bombings and shit.
I was waiting for you to call them Arabs instead of Arabs again.
What is it, Arabs? Oh,
Arabs.
Is their actual name? Nobody sick. Who fucking calls them Arabs?
Well, who calls them Arabs?
People who call, I don't know.
What are they next to the Italians?
Look, everybody took in their turn with the racism, and it's the Arabs' turn.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's just a different pronunciation. I don't know.
All I know is this: whatever they're doing God's work. If you can, however you're smuggling this good bourbon in, do it. Maybe I should stop talking about it. But anyway, I didn't disclose the location. But still, they've got something going on.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of looked at their little sale or whatever there. They had a bunch of good stuff that they were selling that day or whatever it was.
Yeah,
I still don't understand the whole concept.
Yeah.
But
300 bottles, $10 for a raffle ticket.
So, I mean, the raffle ticket let you do what?
It was $300 for a ticket?
No, it was like, I think it depends on, the first raffle was like $25 and the next ticket was $50 for the Pappy. But he had over 300 people for the Pappy raffle, he told me, at $50 a head, and it was only 5 bottles or 4 bottles or whatever. Then he had a bottle of Blanton's that you got 2. But I was like, well, that ain't really worth it. Because $50 a bottle of Blanton's is only $60, I think.
I mean, depends on what kind of Blanton's it was.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know.
That shit could have been $500. I don't know which one it was, but
right. Well, the one, either way, the stuff that he was getting, I'd never seen any of them bottles at Benny's. None of them. That Basil Hayden subtle smoke. I haven't even seen that ever there.
Yeah, these they seem to have just, your standard stuff sometimes.
I can't remember which one I got the other day, other than the 10 years. I got.
I like that Basil Hayden Dark Toast.
I got the malted rye.
Yeah, that one. I got that one too. That one's good. No, wait. I don't think I've had the malted rye yet. I think I just had the rye.
This one here.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had that one yet.
Ooh.
I haven't opened it yet either. I haven't opened either of the 10 years either.
That's the one I want there. They dudes got that there. Benny's doesn't even have that.
Like I said, I bought all those for $120. Oh, also this one, the dark rye.
Yeah, I have
regular one or whatever.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that dark rye. I didn't think I was gonna like dark, but this subtle smoke is real good too for those who listening. If you're a bourbon connoisseur.
Oh, so how much was the liter of the just Buffalo Trace where you bought it? Yes,
$25, $25.99.
Yeah, that's decent. That's real decent. Yeah. Like I said, I already bought that one because I was like, damn, I don't never see the shit. So, I was like, 32 isn't too bad for a liter, but damn. I mean, they wanted 30 for the 5th. I was like, why wouldn't I just get the liter? But
it's ridiculous. Benny's, your days are numbered. If I can do anything to bring you down, I would,
Why, Gaddis? Why?
How dare you deprive me of liquor that you could get and make me have to drive to undecent places and keep my car running to dash in and dash out just to get a bottle of my choice.
And they seem to want 30% more for everything there.
You say what, Ryan?
So
it's a sketchy neighborhood. You know that area back there is sketchy.
Yeah, don't leave your car running with. You have to have the keys in it to leave the car running. Don't do that.
Look, it's so
come back out and there won't be a car and you can't.
I can see it from the window, number one. And number two, the transactions have not went too quick or have always gone pretty quick. So I'm in and out of there. Right behind it is one of the worst trailer parks in town.
Yeah.
Where is this?
Wasn't that where that dude Casey that worked at Applebee's live?
Yeah. It's over there by the highway.
Yeah, I was giving that.
Chief Schumacher trailer parks over there, where Flexing Gate is. I don't know if you remember that, Travis. The fucking the plant that makes the bumpers, Flexing Gate, that Khan has. Shad Khan owns.
Yeah, are you talking about by the interstate? Or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of over by the mall and shit, like behind the mall over there.
Like 3
that
blocks
trailer
from,
park.
Yeah, 3 blocks from that area.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be caught over there. Nothing but fucking crackheads and lowlifes.
I bet that wasn't a very good area when I lived there.
Oh,
jeez, 25 years ago.
The best thing in that neighborhood is that place.
I don't know. Ryan just keeps cutting out.
Yeah, so Travis. I keep stop. I was giving that dude Casey a ride home, Travis, and we were going across the interstate, and he was like, "Yeah, look over there. If you look over there, that's where a bunch of towers used to be." And I was like, "There's nothing there." Yeah, well, they used to be there. I'm like, all right, so I'm looking for something that's not there.
That dude.
Okay, that sounded funnier in my head.
Yeah.
Like I said, your dialogue keeps cutting out on me.
Oh, I really?
Really?
But either way, America and audience, the big corporations, I'm with Luigi. Denied, whatever. I should be going to biddies and say denied something, whatever they were saying.
Oh, did you see they had to take down the gambling sites about Luigi?
Oh, yeah. Look,
they had odds on if he was going to get extradited. They had odds on his ultimate punishment, odds on if he was working alone. They made him take all that shit down.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
He was working. He was a patsy, as they say. He was working alone. He just was the patsy. I want to see this evidence that they are, since the lawyers have stepped out there and said there's not even enough evidence to convict him. I was like, You know, and
he may end up getting off.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, to be honest with you, you can't. I mean, other than the possession of the gun, he could be like somebody gave it to him. Really?
Well, I mean.
Yeah. Well, in the way they frog marched
if the ballistics match that gun, then you're going to have a pretty compelling case on who gave you the gun. I mean,
yeah, he probably didn't think this one through, as they say.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you would still have the gun.
Oh, before we get off too, my thing,
especially if it's 3D printed.
So Christmas has come and passed. If by the time people are listening to this, but my favorite time of the year also is when the Christmas Story is 24 hours ran on Christmas Eve through Christmas Day. And if you're not a real American if you don't watch it at least once in that 24-hour span, or you're just a piece of shit. I don't care. That should be on the citizenship test for you gringos out there. Or
actually, we're the gringos, guys.
Yeah, whatever. for the Mexicans and Arabs. No. Your citizenship test
and Italians,
and you have to recite one of the better quotes or your favorite quote from there. I don't care which any of them. Like there's my old man is cussing so bad about the fuse that there's a cuss words flying over Cleveland right now. In a woven tapestry. I love it. The Bumpus Hounds. The motherfuckers leave every known human being on earth alone except for my old man. Oh God. Then when the wife, the thermostat, when she messes with the thermostat when he goes in there, my old man can change the fuse quicker than Jack Flash can. I was like, God damn it. Oh, I love it. Or actually, when we, and this is a hot debate. I got into a debate with people at Costco. My Die Hard, I don't care what anybody says, is a Christmas movie.
Bruce Willis says it's not.
What?
Well, yep. Bruce Willis said it isn't.
Before he lost his brain.
Who is he?
The star of the movie.
He's lost his mind. Anything he says is not even.
Before that.
How dare he?
Before what? He was already half gone then when he said that. He didn't know.
Fool. How dare he? You blasphemize your own movie. That's the only thing that put you on the map.
Maybe Armageddon. It wasn't bad.
That was before Armageddon.
Yeah, I know.
That movie made his career. How dare he?
Oh, no. Blind Date.
What?
Blind Date?
You mean Moonlighting?
No, I mean Blind Date.
What? Who the fuck was he in that?
Kim Basinger, maybe?
I don't know.
They were like, "Hey, don't give her alcohol," and they gave her alcohol, and she acted a fool.
I don't think I've ever even seen that or heard of it.
Right.
So that definitely didn't make his career.
Exactly. I don't know any movie that started until Die Hard with Bruce Willis in it. Either way, it's a Christmas movie for me.
Okay.
And I go my top Trading Places, Christmas movie for me.
Could see that.
It's Eddie Murphy dresses up as, or Dan Aykroyd dresses up as Santa drunk. What's the one with Billy Bob Thornton in it?
Oh, Bad Santa.
Yeah, Bad Santa. That's one of my favorites.
Did I ever tell you about when me and my brother were both back at my dad's house? I don't know, 10 years ago now, probably. So my brother's kids were 4 and 6, and my dad was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go rent a Christmas movie." So he went into town and he came back with Bad Santa and put it in the VCR and played it for 5 minutes and was like, "Well, I guess we're not watching this." And I was like, "Great choice, Dad."
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
that and
yeah.
Christmas Story. Those two movies, I don't care during the holiday. I'll watch them when it's not Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And those two movies need to be on the citizenship test. Just name any line and you get to be American or United States citizen.
I didn't watch the whole National Lampoons this year, but I watched part of it, and I watched most of the Christmas Story.
I love when Eddie. He's
I was like, "Oh, it's already started," but I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm. So. He's like, how are the kids doing, Ed? Well, we got the girl. She's traveling with the. She tried to be a gypsy or something. So it's like, what?
Like, Eddie, if I woke up with my hair sewn to the carpet tomorrow, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
He was like, "Oh, Clark, you better not go spray any of that fancy stuff on my sled. I don't know if I can go that fast, I just had they took out the metal and put it in plastic, and it's not as good. The government plastic is good as metal." You think it really matters?
It wouldn't bother me so much, but my part is right here.
He said, "Do you really think it matters that much, Eddie?" And that's what he says. He's like,
"Oh yeah."
He was like, yeah, they had to take it out because if I was standing in front of the microwave and turned it on, I pissed myself and forgot who I was for an hour. So they had to put it in the plastic. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, his head is bigger than his heart, or his brain, his whatever he said to the dude at the end. He's like, "Thanks, Clark." You're welcome, Eddie. We're gonna stick a tree that size, Griswold.
Bend over and I'll show you.
You got a lot of nerve talking to me like that.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh God. Those movies. Great. Yep, like I say, those are, Christmas, it's come and gone. As it now for me, I get no gifts at all. And I dole out nothing but money. So it's becoming worse and worse by the year.
You didn't get anything cool for Christmas, Gaddis?
Hell no.
Nothing?
Nah,
pair of socks?
No, my mom probably got me something, but she hasn't gave it to me yet.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie and Shan are broke. Stephanie couldn't even buy the fucking $40 treat at Walmart when it was there. It's ridiculous. Then they're like, well, we're anybody over 18, Stephanie doesn't get gifts for it.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
And then Shan, they're so broke. And I got them both a book on how to organize their life.
Wait, did you are really? They sharing the book, or did you get two copies?
They're $11 on Amazon, paperback, little thing, because both their houses are. You could probably lose your mind not only if you put something down in there. You can't. There's nowhere to even sit in my sister's house. Shan's house. It's ridiculous. Hoarder century. They both are hoarders, and they don't clean.
Well, I mean, if it's that active stuff, you can't.
Then they got the nerve to talk about me. Oh, it's only because you're one person because my family is nothing but hoarders. Ryan, you've seen it. The garage, all the stuff my mom has. It's ridiculous, Travis.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sorry to talk about my mom on such a open forum, but you should know better. Y'all are hoarders, and I'm not. I'm not. You can see my kitchen countertop.
Right.
You know, and then here's the excuse. Oh, it's just you by yourself. What does that mean? Because of one person? Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's more people to help clean that.
That's what I say. The other way around. If there's more people, you should be cleaner. Like they should do their part.
I mean, Cassie should be clean, right?
Yeah, you got grown kids.
Cassie should be clean.
She's 21 years old, about to be. Then you can't. It's like I say. All I know is this: it comes in a family gene. My mom and dad keep everything. Travis, my dad had 5 of the same tape measures.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
they're nice too.
I gave everybody one. Sharon, Ryan, my mom, this random Cody, and I still have 2 of them. They were on sale. And remember that thing that my dad had? Travis still had the receipt on there. I tried to take it back to Menards. They were like, "This was from 2017, man." Like I was like, "It's still the receipt, though. It's good." Then my dad had
they should give you store credit.
My dad had everything known to man. Every tool. Why do you need 100,000 fucking screwdrivers?
Except for a wrench, apparently, Gaddis.
And then look, he got a goddamn I don't know, miter saw. Like he was about to be building a house. The whole point is, my sister did. It's not. If you're clean, it doesn't matter how many. If you're a clean person, you'll be clean. That's my whole point about that. My sisters, they just crazy. Just organize something. That's like now my sister's freezer went down. Guess who's got a stand-up freezer? Me. Oh, well, you're not filling it up. So here she comes filling up my freezer with her stuff. Today.
Oh, you let her do that.
Yeah, okay, because if I don't, then I'm some terrible human being, which I know that I am already. I don't know why people won't let me play my bad guy role. I don't care. I like it. I embrace it.
Well, tell her no then.
I wish I could.
It gets freezing
out. Freezer probably broke because it was
and that's exactly why. So
nothing around it, and it couldn't even suck air.
Yes, that's why, Travis. She couldn't fit anything else in there.
Yeah.
And she put a bunch of stuff on top of there just to keep it closed.
I mean, why doesn't she just
cook some of the shit? So then check this out. So today she comes over here. She went to Trader Joe's in Indianapolis. I don't know. I guess this place is pretty good. I've never been.
It's fucking expensive.
Oh, is it like a nice place or something?
It's real expensive.
Oh, expensive.
Yep.
Oh, what was she doing there then? Oh, okay. Well, anyway, she gave me 3 seasoning in there. So then she bought some stuff to give to me to put in the freezer. So it felt like that she could use the freezer too. She was like, it only felt right for me to buy you something so I could put in the freezer. But now
how much did she bring over though, Gaddis? I mean, did she just bring over a turkey, or are you talking, boxes and boxes of shit?
Enough to fill up one drawer in the freezer. And it started, there was so much in that one, we had to go to another level.
Wasn't it starting to
and there's already some of her stuff previously in there.
Why don't you throw that stuff out? She obviously doesn't need
I
it.
threw some of it away because she told me that, oh, you could just throw that away. I don't even understand why that you just didn't throw it away when you took it out of your freezer.
Right.
But alas,
well, you just throw what she ate there away.
So guess what?
So what is she gonna do? Come on over.
I'm not sure where this is.
She went to Trader Joe's, and you saying it's expensive. She spent all this money on food from there. Then I'm sitting here. She's like, oh, hold on a second. I'm going to order some food for me and Cameron. I said, you're ordering food? You just brought fucking $200 worth of food over here in my freezer. Why don't you try cooking some of this shit? Oh, it takes too much to cook, and I'm sick. What? Well, why are you here? But anyway, I forgot this is recorded. People can hear it, and it makes me sound like a bad family member. But that's fine. I don't care. But the whole point is I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why we can't just do better? And then hear my mom, oh, you can't expect people to think like you think. Or be like, why not? Why can't I expect people to have a normal brain? And I may be a little far-fetched. Well, I'm a little left-wingish, or whatever, the right wing, whatever wing it is that's out there. I'm one of those. I like to be a little risque. I live life on the edge. You know. It ain't like look. Anyone who knows me knows I'm borderline terrible person, and I don't have to. I'm not upset about it. You can't shame me.
Oh god, breaker of chains over here, Khaleesi.
Emily. I hear Monica was in town.
Yeah, I didn't get to see her. I was on my way to my dad's, so I didn't see her. We didn't get to meet up. She was only here for a little bit, but yeah, she was here.
Yeah, Megan said, "Oh, you should try to get in touch and see her." I was like, "Oh, really?"
Dude, I don't even get to see her. She's so busy.
Mm-hmm. I see she's on.
This last time though, our schedules just didn't work because Asher had like a bunch of basketball games, and then we took off immediately for my dad, so it didn't work
big
out.
Into politics.
She's always been big into politics.
I didn't know that. It struck me as a weird. I was like, "What are you doing into politics?"
Her family's always been big into it. In general, her parents were.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, before we go on to my little thing about that lady in Florida stabbing that chick, but I feel like I'm gonna be I want to run for mayor of Champaign, and I need to start like a ground level base on how to get that running. You know, I feel like it's my time.
Do they have one of Savoy?
I should start there, but that would be a landslide.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, try Savoy first, guys.
Or maybe the HOA. No, you don't want to do that. Yeah, don't get involved.
I want to be the treasury person first. Start handing the money in the neighborhood. All of a sudden, my house would be looking a little better than some people's. They're like, "What happened?" It's like, what? I got donations. We can't use it to make my house look better. What are they for? Actually, you know what? I should start promoting FEG. I thought about something, you know, and I'm gonna get all my random junk and like put up these signs in the neighborhood, be like an estate, and then like put it up on like right out in front of the house. They can't come in, and just put it out there and be like, take it, so I can get rid of my garbage.
I think they call that
like for free though. I just want to put the signs up so make it seem like it's more important, flashy. And
just put a sign on it that says $50 and put it out there, and somebody will take it.
I immediately also want to start using my ordained ministry license to be getting people married. I forgot that I had that. I want to start getting back involved with that.
Yeah, I was about to go to the liquor store for that marriage. I was like, "Ooh, I'm an ordained minister. I might be able to do this. Let me see." This shit had me dying. Man. I'm like, "What? You want to get married at the liquor store on New Year's Eve?"
Oh, those weddings like in those weddings in Walmart and shit. Like them people, there's so many of them. They're like on the YouTube. I'm like, what? There's like 30, 40 weddings in fucking Walmarts across the world. People, and they are fitting too. The people that are getting married there, I'm just like, oh God, goddamn beached whales married some fucking guy who just lost a tooth while he was trying to make fucking meth in his garage.
Yeah,
Like,
Becky and Taylor were at the mall at the food court, and there was one there not too long ago. I was like, okay, I mean, I guess maybe you guys first date or something was.
I love the ones like the ones at McDonald's and stuff. People be having them at fast food places. It's like,
Yeah.
How trashy can you be?
Well, I'm guessing they didn't have an open bar.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. This is what it is. A Florida pizza delivery worker stabs a pregnant customer 14 times over a $2 tip.
Mm. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. She left and came back and even like broke into it was a motel.
Mm-hmm.
So there may be more to that story. But yeah, broke in and started stabbing her all over.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. In front of her 5-year-old daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Did she die or?
I don't think so.
I don't think she died.
You know, it was mainly just flesh wounds. I mean, or superficial wounds, I guess. That'd be my guess.
I'm more impressed when they can, 14 times and you're not tired. Like when you hear that murder mystery shit about all the 99 stab wounds. What? Jesus. What is wrong with you? Where did you get that strength? Why did you do that? Use that for good. You fucking psychopaths. You know how many times you
They should be on the front lines.
I'm already fucking tired. And I only did it like 10 times. You know what I'm saying? Like your shoulder, your arm, and then you got a bloody knife in your hand. You're just stabbing somebody over and over again. Like, then you get interesting. Then you then you do weird, crazy shit to the body, like cut his throat open, try to take its head off, and you fucking sick fucks.
Yikes!
I mean, there's no such thing as halfway crooks. When you stab somebody, just do everything. I have a demented mind. I'm telling you right now, if anybody hears this, you'll be thinking I'm crazy. I am. If I'm gonna do something like that, I'm cutting your head off, and I'm not putting the body parts in a fucking tote and driving it around in my car. I'm getting rid of you.
So, was there a point to the pizza delivery lady stabbing?
Oh, yeah. Well,
a greater point you were going to make here, or I mean, $2 tip, that's not bad for a pizza.
But actually, that goes back to when we could have been killed because of the tips that we would give or not give, lack of tips for people delivering us pizza. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. I was like, damn, you stabbed her over $2 tip. Shit, we almost killed a guy with a shot of fucking 151.
Yeah, I am getting tired of this damn tip culture shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the damn machine is asking me for a tip, I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm not tipping a machine, or like the people, like if I go to a restaurant and I wait in line, order my food, and then pick it up next to the register, I'm not tipping you.
Yeah, they always ask for a tip, and then people be looking at you like, oh, you're not going to tip? I'm not.
No, you didn't do anything.
You did your job. Great.
And I'm a firm believer.
You don't get extra for doing your job.
I tip when it's necessary. And I sometimes, if this might not be you might not believe this, but I'm an over tipper. For those who, they'd be like, oh, really? That shocks me, Gaddis, about you. It does me too. But that's one of my
over what percentage?
I like to go a little philanthropist when because I've been in the food service industry. I like to give a little extra. 50 cents more is fine. Just not
more than what?
50 cents.
Well, man, don't break the bank here.
Over the dollar value.
You would make a good treasurer, Gaddis. Watching.
Yes, exactly. I know how to keep money and spend it wisely. Like, okay, let's say
so you're saying if the bill was $48.44, then you're gonna tip 50 cents over that? Is that what you mean? Or you're gonna round it to $1 and then give another 50 cents? So
here's the thing: if the meal was $48.44 for me and another, I would leave $8.50.
Okay. I thought you were saying you were just rounding up to the next dollar and then adding 50 cents. I was like, well, I don't know if they think that's an over tipping, but
no, that's a little over tipping. The 50 cent is over.
So, Gaddis, you're tipping, I guess 15-ish%.
You're over tipping at that point. I like to be over tipper.
Well, like I said, now they expect at least 20 though, somehow. You know what I'm saying? They want 20, 25, or they're
what?
Just like, yeah, that's what
$20 on a $45 bill? No, never.
Percent, Gaddis.
Percent. Yeah.
So you would have to bump it up to $10.
Right.
10,
to get with the time.
10, no, wait a minute. Whoa. On a $50 meal? No, I'm not giving them $10.
Yeah, that's like
over tipping
standard now.
You're splurging all of a sudden. Who am I, fucking Bezos? All
So,
of a sudden?
but you're going to give $8.50.
$8.50. That's a generous
But
tip
not
on a $50 meal. Oh,
maybe
so
at
now
Burger
I'm going to be
King.
tip shamed. All of a sudden, I'm being tip shamed now.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me on a $50
Well,
bill,
it depends on
$8.50 tip isn't good?
I mean,
I'm
it
not
should
saying
be,
it's a
but now,
good or
like I
bad.
said, now they're like, that's not a good
Service.
tip anymore. That's, barely enough, and I'm like, God damn.
I dare somebody. They better never say nothing to me about my fucking tip when I'm a good tipper. I'll fucking beat somebody's ass. When I get up and leave I even give my change if I have extra. I'll go over to 50 cents if I have an extra couple of nickels and quarters and dimes in there.
Woo, yeah, what are they going to do with all of that money?
Don't spend it all in one place. I don't care what you do with it.
Go to the Arab liquor store, get those
this is the problem
bottles.
too. All of a sudden, I'm too good for any kind of money. Look, I got a jar in here already. It's got $83 in there and nothing but nickels, dimes, and quarters. I take whatever.
What do you do with your pennies?
I put them. I save them. Every year I fill this. You'll see it. It's in here on the table. Every year I fill it up with every time I see it. Like I saw a dime at Costco the other day. I picked it up. They're like, "Oh, what are you doing with that, Gaddis? Are you that broke?" Yes.
Well, dime. That's a lot.
That dime could be the difference between me paying my mortgage. It's facts. Everything.
Is your mortgage 20 cents?
I can be short 20 cents, and that dime came through in the clutch. I am not. What am I? Who am I? That rich? I'm not that rich where I can just look at money and not pick it up.
Right.
I ain't like that. My folks raised me better. That's why I'm an over tipper. And when you go out with me, I'll be like, I'll just pay the tip. Then if you don't, I'll order my food. And I'll just pay the tip. If that's fine. so I can show my over tipping.
Okay. All right.
I'll get the fillet of the tomahawk and that lobster tail. I'll leave the tip. Don't worry.
Here's your $8.50. Here's your $8.50.
Actually, though, I do like to overspend on tipping. If like the waitress, if she was already good looking too, you could let that automatically. If you're a good looking waitress, you automatically get to not bring my drink like 1 or 2 times, or come to the table 1 or 2 times just because you're cute.
So they get like 15.25%.
They get that extra quarter.
No, they get the extra tip, and the other tip they get is my number.
Oh wow!
Ooh,
that's worth $100. Your whole life will change. That's how much that's worth.
I feel like I'm pretty much gonna tip 15% no matter what, unless they're like just the worst shit ever. And if they do, something extra at all, I'm definitely gonna give them at least 20%.
Yeah,
but I mean, shit. We went out to the little Helen back here not too long ago, and I probably had a bill of, I don't know, $70 or something, $80. But the bartender lady was a complete. I mean, I'm like, she don't want a tip apparently, But I still gave her $10, but I didn't want to at all. I was thinking about not tipping her at all.
That's what makes me an over tipper too. When I against my,
because I'm like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just like rude and just
when I don't mean to leave a
comments.
tip,
You
and
know,
you've done a terrible job, and I still leave one. That's like God Himself coming down and giving you money.
Yeah,
because that's how I feel about it. I'm a hard person to please. It's from the time I sit down, you're on. It's like a show. You better perform. I need my food out there on a timely manner. My drink. If I have to ask you for a drink, it's $1 gone. It's $1 gone.
Ooh.
If I don't have enough napkins, another $1 gone. If you don't give me what you think the menu will, and you haven't had it yourself, and then you tell me that you tried this and I tried and it's terrible, that's another $1 gone.
You know, this lady, like, I was like, it started. This is the second time she's waited on, but the first time, me and Becky were there at a different restaurant she worked at, and what was it? She was like, "Oh, what do you guys want?" You know, and before we even answered, we haven't even said a word yet. You know, she just threw in there like something like it better not be what is them seltzer things? Better not be White Claws or y'all gay or something. You know, like we
Oh,
hadn't even
wow.
opened our mouths yet. You know, and I'm like, well, I don't want one of those, but okay. You know, like, wow, lady, what if I did? You know, like,
Right.
okay.
She's making sure that you change your mind.
You know, but this time, like the first thing was, she was like, "What do y'all want?" Or somebody was like, "Do you have draft or something?" You know, and she was like, "Yeah, it's 50 cents more." And we're like, "Then what?" You know, and I'm like, "What?" You know,
Then
like
it
what kind of bullshit? You
or
know, she just like wouldn't tell you anything. I was like dragging shit out of her, you know, and she was getting an attitude and shit. I'm like, "This is our, you know, we just sat down, lady." You
Look,
know, like, God
and
damn, you can't tell me how much a beer costs? You know,
it may
like, what
make
the
me
fuck?
sound terrible because of the way I'm talking, but I was in the food service industry and I used to wait tables once upon a time. And I
oh,
remember,
really? Where did you wait table?
In the ballroom at the Union.
Oh, at the U of I.
Yeah. And so, look, check this out.
Yeah.
One day, a dude didn't leave me a tip, and I liked it. I was getting nice tips, you know, and it wasn't nothing because every day the menu was the same. It was the same menu, just changed every day. So these old people, you know, they like their Earl Grey tea. You know, I was good at bringing that out and cleaning off their table and, you know, such thing. And they'd leave me a nice silver dollar, you know, and so as those added up, of
A
course.
silver dollar, huh?
Yeah. One day, this fucking dude came in there, fucking prick, didn't leave a tip, but he left his sunglasses or some Oakley sunglasses. At the end of the story, I didn't have a job anymore there for that part of the summer, but I took the sunglasses, and as they were closing, the dude came back and was like, "Oh, I think I left my sunglasses here." I'm like, "You did?" He's like, "Oh, can I get them back?" And I was like, "You forgot something else." And he was like, "What's that?" I said, "The tip." So I feel like the sunglasses was that. And walked away. He went to my boss, the lady Amy Todd. I'll never forget it. And she was like, "So you know that this is the last time you're going to be serving, right?" I was like, "If that's the case, he's definitely not getting the sunglasses back." And I walked out of there.
Nice. Now, did these people in charge, had they met you before they put you waiting tables?
And she was already second guessing it, but
I was gonna say
she second guessed it because it
like,
was
were
over
you
the summer. It was just
younger?
like extra help because I was laid off, you know, back then. So I couldn't get fired. So it was just like they just needed waiters, is what the position was called. And I'm like, "Oh, I work at Applebee's. I could wait it, you know, do whatever."
But I mean, the people that were like, "Okay, Gaddis, you can go be a waiter." They met you before?
Yeah, they didn't want to. They didn't want to do it, but they had no choice.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna
I was
say
gonna
because,
say,
like,
yeah.
I mean, you
Wanted
know,
to
I've known you a
interact with
long time,
oh,
and that's probably not the first
The
like
lady, she saw
job
me.
I would give to you.
She saw me and she was shaking her head. She's like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "This is my assignment for the summer." She's like, "Gaddis, you're not no what?" She's
Yeah.
just like, "Who did this?" I was just like, "Look, it'll be fine." And that day though, she was like, "I knew this was gonna happen." It took a little longer. She was like, "You waited it out good." She's like,
Yeah,
"But you're
she's
gonna
like,
have to give."
"Wow, you made it 2 weeks. I can't believe it."
Uh-huh. Look, that dude was pissed too. He's like, "He's not gonna give me my sunglasses back." I said, "Fuck you. You ain't getting these sucking sunglasses back." And then I lost them like 2 weeks later.
yeah, he probably came and stole them back.
From where?
Probably
My
followed
house?
you home.
That's when. Oh, you know what, Ryan? That's when I stayed over there on Randolph.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Jason.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chris has started there for a little bit when that was a cesspool of debauchery over there.
Oh boy.
That place was, it was worse than the Crescent place. Somebody died over there. Oh God. Oh, but before we get out of here, look. Oh, I want people to go ahead and look up that Matt Gatesy. That shit is look. Reading through what human beings are we out here? Are you fucking kidding me?
$90,000 on drugs and prostitutes.
Him and that dude, look, I'll give him props. I like it. I like their style. Like, you motherfuckers were just blowing money. Just like,
that shit's hilarious. Like, oh, you're from the dating site. Have you tried Molly?
Oh God.
I'm like, damn. Okay.
I mean, I was impressed at the figures. I was like, what is she doing for this amount? Then, like, you have the 17-year-old girl. I'm just bringing her with me on all my events. Like, what? And paying the parents and shit. It's like this is illegal, isn't it? Isn't this sex trafficking?
Crazy.
That dude,
I'm like, how is he walking around?
And the other guy in jail?
Yeah, he got like 8 years, even though he cooperated.
I was like, God damn, man. Look, reading some of that stuff, I don't know, we Americans, like, you can't, some of the, I be wanting to read it, I don't know what I asked for sometimes. That shit was fucking sick shit to read. Like, this dude is like vying for attorney general? Oh, God.
I mean, he was appointed, you know what I'm saying? Until they were like, well, wait a minute here, you know.
Well, wait.
I dare anybody to say anything about me when I'm running for some shit. Don't judge me. My flaws, please, are like goddamn diamonds in the rough compared to these motherfuckers. You know, I might like be a peeping Tom or something when I see a naked woman. Now, that might be as far as it go. You know, but I'm not fucking prowling the fucking kindergartens like these bastards.
You know, just after her junior year. Oh my God.
You know then you'd be like, oh, what's wrong with that? She's of age.
I mean, can you imagine, like, I mean, any girl that we went to high school with, say Jenna or something, you were like, wait, you're jet setting with the congressman?
You know what I'm
saying? What are you doing for the, like?
Are you going to biology today then? Or
you
like
know
what? Like, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, if it was our do that, I could see him doing some shit like that. I don't know. There's a lot of our teachers that I could see doing shit like that.
Well, you know what though? They said a lot of them. They said, but because we're from a man perspective, but they said women when they were in high school liked older dudes.
I mean,
okay.
Like to us, maybe like a couple of years. Not, I mean, he was 35 though. Jesus. I mean, I can see, in high school, you're dating a 21 or even 25.
Like an older man,
but
though.
Not no damn 35-year-old congressman. What?
I don't know. At the age, does it matter? Look at some of those.
Not if they're paying, apparently.
Look at Bill Belichick and his girlfriend.
She ain't 17 though.
She's closer to 17 than she is to fucking 50.
Yeah, no.
I mean, like I say, but like, oh, let me get my joke in while we're here. Oh, God damn it! My computer froze. Oh God, really? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. All right. On hearing that her elderly grandfather has just passed away, Katie goes straight to her grandparents' house to visit her 95-year-old grandmother and comfort her. When she asks how her grandfather had died, her grandmother replies, he had a heart attack while we were making love on Sunday morning. Horrified, Katie tells her grandmother that two people nearly 100 years old having sex will surely be asking for trouble. Oh no, my dear. Many years ago, realizing our advanced age, we figured out the best time to do it was when the church bells would start to ring. It was just the right rhythm. It was nice, slow, and even. Nothing too strenuous, simply in on the ding and out on the dong. She pauses, wipes away a tear, and then continues. If that damn ice cream truck hadn't come along, he'd still be alive today. Oh, God. Oh, a man saw a lady with big breasts. He asked, "Excuse me, can I bite your breast for $1,000?" She agrees, so they go to a secluded corner. She opens her blouse, and the man puts his face in her breast for 10 minutes. Eventually, the lady asks, "Aren't you going to bite them?" He replies, "No, it's too expensive." Oh, God. Oh, this is the last one here. A little boy with diarrhea tells his mom that he needs Viagra. The mom asks, "Why on earth would you need that?" The little boy says, "Isn't that what you give daddy when his shit doesn't get hard?" Oh, God. Oh, that was good.
That's better.
Yeah, that Gatesy shit, man. That shit's a fucking reading that shit.